Hey friends, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time. Today I have a super cute makeup tutorial for you, which is what I'm wearing right now. This is my version of, you know, those Instagram filters that everybody always puts on. It's sort of like a sun-kissed look, which gives you a little bit of blush in this area as well as freckles. I mean, what Instagram filter doesn't have freckles, am I right? So I've been really liking that, but I wanted to do it in real life. So yeah, this is the makeup that I'm going to show you how to do today. So let's start with the video. I am going to put my bangs away, sadly. As cute as they look, they must go away. Let's get started. I like to start with my base. I think it's been years since last time I wore foundation. I like to use skin tint kind of products. This one is one of my absolute favorite. I highly recommend it. It's the Beautycounter one. I wear the shade Light 210. And I used a little brush. I'm not very picky about what I use. I actually don't like to do very cakey foundation, so I don't go too heavy on it. Just gonna blend in. That should be about enough coverage. It's pretty pale, but we'll get some color in our skin, you'll see. This is my ILIA Beauty Concealer. I love it. Another one that I love so much, and it's also great for your skin, is a concealer from Josie Maran. This is their Vibrancy Argan Oil Full Coverage Concealer. If you have oily skin, I do not recommend this for you. I have very dry skin, and that's why I love this one. I wear it in the shade Light, a little bit here. I like it to be very natural, and just a little bit in spots where I need it, like, you know, maskne is a real struggle right now, and I like to blend that with my fingers. Perfect. I really like how those two products layer. They look super nice on my skin. I like to let my base, like the skin tint and my concealer, sort of set for a little bit before I go in with the powder. So while I let that happen, I'm going to go into the eyebrows, which is something that I'm very excited to show you because it's a technique that I've been doing very different lately, and I feel like I actually nailed down the bushy brow look, which is something I've always wanted to do. The first thing you have to do is sort of let your eyebrows grow wild. I'm going to show you a close-up of my eyebrows. They are crazy, like I'm going to show you. As you can tell, they are growing so wild right now, but that is actually what gives him that really cool bushy brow look. The product that I will be using today is Anastasia Dipbrow. I do mine in the shade Taupe. What I like to do to make sure your eyebrows look very precise is actually clean it beforehand. So make sure you start with a very clean brush. I just press it and then wiggle it, and also it flattens it out, which is exactly what you need. I like to brush them first up, and you can sort of see the shape that they're trying to form. The tricky part is right here because it's like a lot of grown hair, so it can get wild. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of the Dipbrow. I just press it like this, and then in the cap, my very dirty cap, I like to go like this. And now with what you have left on the brush for this one, I like to start with a straight line. Go very light with your hand like this, and kind of just like slightly go up like that as well. See, and I'm going to grab a little bit more product and start drawing a line on the bottom. Kind of fill in with what's left. Without getting more product, I like to slightly go up here to give it a little bit more shape. We brush them to see where we're at. For now, I'm gonna go into the other eyebrow. I like to kind of take turns, so I don't go too heavy on it, so same thing. See, now this is a part where like all the little hairs that we had here are sort of connected, because it looks like one eyebrow. Again, with what's left on the brush, I didn't grab any more. I just slightly, and I'm not pressuring too much, give them a shape up here just so they kind of know where to go. A little bit more right here. They're pretty bushy, so what I like to do now is I'm gonna clean them up with a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna be grabbing my ILIA Beauty Concealer in any small brush. I like to use this one, it's very precise. And now, to make sure everything stays in place, I'm gonna give you the best tip I could ever give anyone in regards to eyebrows, how to make them stay like perfect all day long. I purchased so many eyebrow gels. I did the whole soap brow thing. It wasn't for me. It honestly didn't work. This is the best trick, and I swear to God they stay all day long. I live in Nashville and it gets extremely hot and humid in the summer, and this is something I did all summer long, and I swear to God my eyebrows from morning to night stayed intact. So you're gonna need some hairspray. I like this one from Frieda because it's super affordable, and also it's a small size because honestly for your eyebrows you don't need a lot. I got it from the Walmart travel dollar section. I have this little eyebrow spoolie wand from Elf, and I'm gonna grab my hairspray and brush my brows. They look so perfect and so bushy. I am obsessed. Moving on to the rest of our makeup, I'm gonna put some powder. This is Laure Mercier's translucent powder. I'm actually gonna apply my powder with a puff. I know a lot of people don't do that, and I'm one of those people that used to just throw these away. But during quarantine, I was part of a live video, like a live event from Laure Mercier, and they told us how to properly use this, and my life changed ever since because I'm someone that usually stays away from powder because, again, I have dry skin. You're gonna grab your puff and you're gonna put the product only on like one half. I'm gonna put it right here. As you can tell, the product only stayed on one side. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it in half like if it was a taco, basically. So you fold it in half and you grab it and then you start rubbing it like this so the product gets everywhere. And once it's done, you grab it and you're gonna tap like this. And I swear this is life changing. It doesn't take away the natural finish of your skin. Like, it doesn't look flat and matte. It looks actually, as you can tell, like there's still dimension going on. Now the main part of our video, which is how to get that little sun-kissed look from those Instagram filters. They're so cute. I am going to start with a little bit of bronzer. I like Physicians Formula. I wear mine in the shade bronzer. And I'm going to grab my brush. I like these little stipple brushes. Just put bronzer wherever you would, very lightly. But bring it to the front as well. So bring it all the way literally to your nose. But I'm going to go in again and sort of focus it on here. I also love this bronzer because it doesn't make you matte. Make sure you concentrate the product in this area right here, which is where you would usually be sun-kissed. Perfect. So now that the bronzer is done, we're going to do blush. And for this type of look, my favorite blush to use is any cream blush. I love this one from Glossier. This is Storm. This is a very intense and pigmented shade. I like to put it on the back of my hand to make sure I know what I'm doing and I don't go crazy. So I'm gonna grab my brush, grab some product, blend it here, and then apply it in the same place that I actually applied the bronzer. And with whatever's left, I'm gonna go up a little bit right here just so we don't have those wide under eyes that look crazy intense. And with the same brush that I use for my foundation, I just tap it like this to make sure it's not too intense and everything blends in perfect. So we're gonna move on to eyelashes. I actually already have a tutorial video on what I'm gonna show you, but I'm gonna show you once again just in case you want to know. I actually do two things with my lashes. I curl them first with this guy from Kevyn Aucoin, and then I go in with a spoon. So I'm gonna curl them with this first. And I'm gonna go in with the spoon. Don't forget to curl the very ends right here. That really gives you something extra in your look. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, don't forget to curl them on the very corner. This is Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, and this is a waterproof version. I have been absolutely obsessed with this mascara, and it's super affordable. I love it. It stays put all day long. Don't forget to put mascara from the back as well. You guys, I am watching Gilmore Girls for the first time, and oh my gosh. I don't know why I never watched the show when it came out. I'm watching it just now and I am obsessed. I'm watching it on my iPad. The eyelashes, as you can tell, I got super messy on the eyelids. That is actually a tip I have for you for how to get amazing lashes. It's you have to go crazy basically with a mascara, as you can tell, like I did. And the best part is super easy to fix. Just grab a little bit of eye makeup remover. So we have basically most of it done. Now that I did my whole lashes and let the blush and bronzer sink in a little bit more, I realized I could use a tiny bit more blush in certain areas, like right here. Now we can actually do the eyelids because we're done with mascara. So same thing, brush, put it right here, even with your fingers. That looks so good. I love how it's turning out. I'm so happy. And now here comes the fun part. As you know, every single Instagram filter out there has fake freckles, and that is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna do fake freckles. I got this one in the mail from PseudoLabs. It is a little freckle making kit, and oh my gosh, they look so natural. I'm so excited to show you. So it comes in a case. It has this little brush right here. It's basically like a little brush like that. The way you put the eyebrows on this is you brush it like this. And by doing that, the pigment in it, it's kind of like flying everywhere. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to concentrate my freckles on this area, obviously. So here goes nothing. And then you just tap it. Oh my god, they look so natural. Tell me that is not the most amazing thing ever. And now the final touches, which is just lips and highlighter. Now just a tiny bit of highlighter, trying to make this look natural. And last thing is just lips, super simple. I like to use honestly anything. Right now I'm gonna do my liner with this Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in the shade 3C. This is my favorite shade. It's like exactly the color I want. And then I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of this Almay. This is her Color and Care Lip Oil Stick. There it is, you guys. This is my real life IG filter makeup style. Again, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more because I cannot get enough of these freckles. So there you have it, guys. This was my makeup tutorial for that sun-kissed look. Freckles included, bomb lashes, bomb brows, everything about this makes me so happy. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you recreate this look. I would love to see it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.